In this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things. Parents in Canada, you have to watch this one. Here are a few things that you can take advantage of in your taxes when it comes to your children. The first one is the child care benefit, so CCB. If you've had a child or you have several children, you can apply to the government for you to be receiving a monthly amount each month that the government will pay you as a way of giving you funding to be able to take care of these children. Now, the CCB is income based, so if you make a lot of money, you won't get as much. But if you're not making a lot of money, it actually helps to offset a lot of the costs that has to do with raising children. So if you're not getting the CCB and you have children, please make sure you apply. Now, there's a certain waiting period, especially if you're newer to Canada. I believe it's 18 months you have to have been here. But the moment that 18 months is up, make sure you apply and get that money into your account because it goes a long way. Number 2, the RESP government match. Did you know if you put money in your child's RESP, the government matches the money up to 20% per year? So if you put in $2,500, they will match up to $500. So that's the max they will match per year, $500 to a lifetime maximum of $7,200. That is awesome money that the government is giving you to make sure you're saving towards your child's education. So if you contribute to the RESP, make sure you are checking to make sure that that money, the government match, is received by whoever the RESP is with. Number 3, GST HST credit. So when you file your taxes each year, the GST HST credit is also income dependent. Okay, so you have to file your taxes to be able to qualify for it. If your taxes show that you need the money, the government actually gives you this money as a way to offset the cost of having to pay for GST, HST on all the things that we pay for. So that money, when that money hits every 4 months, it's something. Sometimes it could be $300-$400, depending again, or more, depending on your circumstances and your situation. Make sure that you are getting that money if you qualify for it. Okay. The next thing is childcare expenses. So on your taxes, when you file your taxes each year, you can actually deduct daycare costs, summer camps, things like that from your taxes. So if you don't do so right now, make sure when you file your taxes next year that you keep those receipts. In the summertime, when you pay for your children to go to church camp, whatever camp that they do over the summer, any activities they do over the summer, soccer, basketball, some of these other things, make sure you keep those receipts and claim them on your taxes as necessary. Number 4, medical expenses related to children. If you have children and you happen to be going to the hospital a lot, needed a lot of prescription up onto there's a certain dollar figure and a certain percentage, you can actually claim those medical expenses on your tax return as well. Last but not least, and this is a very good one, especially if you have children that have disabilities, the government has something called the RDSP, which is the Registered Disability Savings Plan. So where does something like this come in? So for example, let's say you have a child who is autistic, or you have a child that's special needs, and okay, in the future they may or may not be able to take care of themselves. You can start saving for that child now, such that when you no longer walk this earth, that money is sitting there to be able to take care of the needs of this child. Okay, and their tax benefits to opening this account. Okay, so make sure you check it out if it applies to you. So if you don't have, or you are not currently receiving any one of these things and they apply to you, make sure you do your research and find out why you're not getting it and if you can get it.